The story of Easter Sunday.
Subscribe to our channel to receive more content like this.
It was early on a Sunday morning, just before the sun came up. The world felt quiet, heavy. 3 days earlier, Jesus of Nazareth had been crucified, nailed to a wooden cross and left to die like a criminal. His followers were heartbroken. This man they had loved, followed, and believed to be the Savior was gone. They had watched him die. They had seen his body laid in a tomb, a heavy stone rolled in front of the entrance. To them, the story was over. But early that Sunday morning, some women, Mary Magdalene, Mary, the mother of James, and Salome, walked to Jesus' tomb. They were going to anoint his body with spices, a tradition to honor the dead. As they walked, they wondered, who's going to roll away the heavy stone for us? But when they arrived, the stone was already rolled away. They stepped inside, heart pounding. But Jesus' body wasn't there. Instead, they saw a young man dressed in white, an angel, sitting where Jesus had been laid. He looked at them and said, "Don't be afraid. You're looking for Jesus of Nazareth, who was crucified. But he isn't here. He has risen." The women were stunned. Could it be true? They rushed to tell the others, the disciples, the friends who had scattered after the crucifixion. But even they struggled to believe it. They were grieving. They were hiding, scared for their lives. How could Jesus be alive? Later that day, 2 of Jesus' followers were walking along a road, talking about everything that had happened. A stranger came up and walked with them. They didn't recognize him, not at first. As they walked, the stranger explained the scriptures, how everything that had happened was part of God's plan, that the Messiah had to suffer, die, and rise again. It wasn't until they sat down to eat and he broke bread with them that they realized it was Jesus. That same evening, the disciples were all together in a locked room, afraid of what might happen next. And then Jesus appeared, right there, standing among them. He said, "Peace be with you." They were shocked, terrified, but Jesus showed them the wounds in his hands and side. It was really him, alive. Over the next 40 days, Jesus appeared to many of his followers. He spoke with them, ate with them, taught them. He helped them understand that death wasn't the end. Not for him, and not for anyone who believes in him. He told them to go into the world and share the good news, that God's love is stronger than death, and that forgiveness and new life are possible through him. And then, one day, he returned to heaven, but not before promising that he would always be with them. Easter Sunday is the day everything changed. It's not just the story of a man coming back to life. It's the story of hope winning over fear, love defeating hate, life triumphing over death. It's the story of a new beginning for Jesus' followers back then and for us today. Because Easter reminds us, even when everything seems lost, even when the darkness feels too deep, God is still working, and the stone can still be rolled away.